Hi everybody, it's Exenis, and today I'm gonna compare the Head Radical MP 2023 with the Head Radical Microgel MP from 2007. Let's go. Even though those two rackets seem similar because both are Radical, both are MP, they are quite different. So this one is 300 gram with a 98 square inch head size and a 16 by 19 string pattern. And the Microgel is 295 gram unstrung with a 100 square inch head size and an 18 by 20. So today what I'm gonna try to find out is, yes, those are obviously specs change, but I think that Head made those changes to make it play the same, but with actually kind of different specs. So bringing the 16 by 19, but with a tougher head size and a higher weight compared to a lower weight with a bigger head size but more string for a bit more control. So without further ado, let's go on the court and let's try those two rackets. On the court with the Head Radical MP 2023, the first thing that I felt was the fact that this racket is actually good in every shot. So every shot that you're making with this racket will be good, but it's actually not great in everything. So everything is good but not great. It's creating some spin, it's creating a bit of power, it has a lot of control, it's quite stable. I would say that the only thing that it's not great about this racket is actually the swing weight, but on the serve it's pretty fun. But I feel like this racket feels a bit hollow. But then if you switch to the Head Radical 2007 Microgel, it's the opposite. This racket is incredible at making control. You have a lot of feeling when you're playing with this racket. The weird grip shape makes you a bit uncomfortable to make some spin. It's pretty hard to generate any power with this racket actually. So yeah, two completely different racket. I feel like one is really good in everything and the other one is just like a really hard control oriented, a bit like a Head Gravity Pro, let's say, but with less power. So if I have to give a winner for this comparison, I would have to go with the newest edition. The only complaint that I have with the 2023 version is that I feel like there's not a lot of weight when you're swinging. So the swing weight is not feeling really high. You're not feeling like it's really solid. So I would personally recommend to put a bit more weight on this racket. Could be a leather grip, could be some lead tape. But yeah, I would highly recommend to put a bit more weight on this one. But overall, I feel like it's a bit easier to play with. You can generate a bit more spin. It goes a bit faster through the air compared to the Microgel that is personally, I feel, really tough to play. You feel like it's a really advanced racket, but the thing that is really actually tough is the fact that this racket plays a bit like a Gravity MP, but you have pretty much no swing weight, so no weight to help you to generate that power. So I would say finally that this racket is more for the player that want to have a bit of control and that want a racket that is able to do pretty much everything at the same time. And this one is more for the player who wants a really control-oriented racket that has a larger head size, so a bigger sweet spot, but still with a lot of control due to the 18 by 20 string pattern. And finally, the last thing with this Microgel is the shape of the grip. So maybe many of you are aware, but the old shape grip was made to just, hit a lot of serve with your Continental grip. So if you're playing with an XTRM grip, I wouldn't recommend to play with that racket because the grip feels really weird. It's like really rectangular, so when you're putting your Continental grip, it's perfect, but when you're having your semi-Western grip, it's not feeling great, that's for sure. But obviously, you don't have the problem with the 2023 version. So that's it for the video. Hope you have liked it. Thanks to Racketville for letting me try those two rackets for you guys. Without them, it would not have been possible. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.